Although cats can't put their love into words, they express their affection and appreciation in many ways. Unlike the obvious jumping and tail wagging that dogs do to show love, cats are more subtle in the way they express affection. And if you pay attention, you may notice that your cat is sending you many signals that you are their favorite human. In this video, you will learn 30 signs that show your cat really loves you. Sign number 30, an upright tail when you are around. You can learn a lot about your cat's feelings if you observe their tail closely. Although a lowered tail, a puffed-up tail, or an arched back is a signal that a cat feels threatened, an upright tail or a question mark shape of the tail indicates that your pet is confident and happy in your presence. So, if your cat keeps their tail high up in the air when they walk around you, then your presence is the reason someone is happy. Sign number 29, your cat nibbles you a lot. Some cats express their affection through gentle love bites. This is definitely distinguishable from an aggressive bite, as one hurts and the other doesn't. If your cat likes to nibble on your arm or toes, it is a sign that your pet wants to play with you and that you guys are best buddies. If your cat nibbles or nips a little too hard while playing with you, it's probably just an accident, as the act of playing alone is a sign of love. Sign number 28, purring in your presence. More often than not, cats purr when they are happy and content. If your cat purrs when you pet them, it means they feel comfortable around you and that they are happy you are there. Do keep in mind that cats also purr when they are in pain or nervous, but this is often paired with negative body language such as laying their ears flat, putting their head down, or hiding. Sign number 27, they lick you. More often than not, cats lick you to show you affection and love. It's their way of grooming you and showing they care about your well-being. In the wild, cats that are close to one another often groom each other. That builds friendship and trust amongst a group of cats and establishes a group scent amongst the members of the group. So, if your cat licks your hair or ears, they consider you a close companion and part of their family. Sign number 26, they nap with you. Cats are very particular about where they sleep. In the wild, felines are very vulnerable while asleep, so they don't choose their napping spots lightly. Cats are very careful to conceal themselves from possible threats and predators before they doze off. So, if your cat chooses to nap near you or even on your head or lap, know that you are someone special to them. If they feel safe enough with you to fall asleep near you, they really trust you. Remember, trust is the foundation of love. Sign number 25, your cat follows you around. If your cat insists on hopping into bed with you, hanging out near you when you work, sneaking into the bathroom when you are taking a shower, and watching you when you eat, you're probably a big interest of theirs. More often than not, cats keep you in sight and follow you around because they like your companionship. Research has shown that cats view their owners as a source of safety and comfort. So, when you disappear behind a closed door, they might feel less safe than normal, and as such, seek you out to continue to take advantage of the comfort and safety you provide them. Sign number 24, they trill at you. Cats make a variety of sounds beyond the classic meow to express their emotions. Most cat parents, even those who are new to cat ownership, are familiar with purring and meowing sounds. But you might not recognize a higher-pitched sound your cat sometimes makes. This sound, known as trilling, is a chirpy, high-pitched noise that falls somewhere between a meow and a purr. It sounds something like a rolled R. When your cat trills at you, it's usually a sign they're happy to see you. Cats often use this sound to greet people they love. All in all, trilling is almost always associated with positive emotions or a welcoming vibe. Your cat might trill when they're pleased or excited, like when you come home or when they're ready to snuggle on the couch. Sign number 23, they check in on you. Does your cat frequently check on you, like casually looking around to make sure you're nearby? Do they walk in your room, give you a look, and then continue on their way? Cats check in on you for several reasons. They might be looking for attention, hoping you'll play with them or notice them. They could also be making sure their provider and protector, you, are still there and their environment is stable and secure. But most of the time, your cat checks on you simply because they love you. This indicates that you've established a secure and loving environment for your feline friend. Their little check-ins reflect the deep bond and affection they feel for you. Sign number 22. They push their head into you. When you pet your cat, you might notice them pushing their head into your hand or shifting their body to guide your touch to different spots. It might seem like they're just angling for the best pets, but there's more to it. They're actually leaving their scent on you, marking you as theirs. This behavior also mirrors how cats groom other cats they trust. It's their special way of letting you know they see you as part of their furry family. Sign number 21. Your cat shows you their tummy. If your feline friend is laying or rolling on the floor with their belly up beside you, it is a sign that they feel safe and are comfortable being vulnerable. That's because cats are very concerned about their safety and won't expose their vulnerable parts when they aren't sure about their surroundings. And if your cat stretches out on the floor when you are around, you can bet they are feeling affectionate. But remember, a belly-up position is not an invitation to pet a cat's tummy. Your cat is simply communicating that they feel comfortable and safe enough to reveal the most vulnerable parts of their body. If you go in for the belly rub, be careful, as your feline friend might retaliate with a bite or scratch. Sign number 20. Your cat needs you. Kneading starts just after a cat is born. The action is used to stimulate milk flow from their mother. Because your cat associates the warmth of their mother and a full belly with feelings of happiness, they may continue to do this whenever they feel content or happy with you. Other theories suggest that kneading is a way for cats to leave their scent on their favorite objects and people in order to claim them as their own. This is because cats have scent glands on their paws. Either way, if your cat needs you, it is a sign they enjoy your company and that they accept you as part of their family. Sign number 19. Your cat blinks at you slowly. The slow blink is another sign of feline affection that is often missed by humans. If you notice your cat stares at you and they slowly close and open their eyes, they are trying to tell you that they trust you and care about you. Cats only exhibit this behavior around people and felines they trust. Remember, for cats, closing their eyes in the presence of another human or animal is a huge sign of trust. Next time you see your feline slow blinking at you, try mimicking their slow blinks to return their affection. Meet their gaze and blink back. They will know you love them too. Interestingly enough, animal experts use this technique to calm fearful cats. Sign number 18. Calm expressions. Cats are so subtle that even a neutral expression can mean they are ecstatic to see you. A calm cat displays relaxed body language, such as relaxed whiskers and ears facing forward, pointed upwards. On the other hand, aggressive or anxious felines flatten their ears against their head or point their whiskers backwards. Calm expressions indicate that everything is good and that your feline is happy being in your presence. Sign number 17. They tolerate your kisses. To us humans, a small kiss on the cheek or head is a gesture of affection. As a result, it's not uncommon to see cat owners show affection to their cats with a boop on the nose and a kiss on the head. But most cats don't like to be kissed. Neither will they be receptive if you try to wrap your arms around them for a hug. Kisses or hugs can generate a feeling of imprisonment and make them feel vulnerable, similar to not liking their belly touched. If a cat is new to your home, they might resist kisses even more since they haven't yet learned to trust you. With time, however, many cats will tolerate kisses from their favorite human. So if your cat lets you kiss or hug them without running away and stays calm, take it as a huge compliment. It means they truly trust and love you. Sign number 16. Bringing you dead animals. Unfortunately, your cat can't get roses from a store. Instead, they make do with what they have. Though they might not be the kind of things you'd put on your wish list, your cat may bring you presents, like a dead mouse, frog, bug, trash, or their toys, because they love you. Cats are natural hunters, and they only share their prey with someone they trust. So if your feline hunter brings you a gift, think of it as a sign of affection and love. After all, they're sharing their hard-won prize with you and only you. On that note, remember that when wild cats have more food than what they can eat, they will bring back any extras to the rest of the family to feed them. Your cat may think you need something to eat. Sign number 15. They hang out in your space. Cats often scatter when they don't feel comfortable, and they'll slink off when they are feeling stressed. They will often show animosity or discomfort, particularly with strangers, by simply vacating the premises. Your feline companion may not be overly affectionate, but if they often hang out near you, even if they seem to be not paying you any attention, then it is a clear sign that they value your company. Keep in mind that many felines are not lap cats. This is often misunderstood as indifference or aloofness, but sometimes close proximity is all your feline needs to be happy with you. Sign number 14. They stick their rear in your face. It's not the most pleasant sight you might encounter. You're going about your day when, out of nowhere, your kitty turns around, sticks their rear in your face, and lifts their tail to give you a full view of everything happening back there. Why? Well, to your cat, this isn't actually an insult. Cats greet one another by sniffing each other's behinds, much like dogs do. This behavior helps them gather important information about each other, such as their emotional state, physical health, and even whether they're open to mating. While your human nose might not detect much from this gesture, your cat doesn't realize that. From their perspective, they're offering you a chance to get to know them better. Cats also present their rears as a friendly greeting, signaling trust and friendliness. When your cat shows their butt, it's a clear sign they trust you. Sign number 13. They stand on their legs. Does your cat seem to have forgotten they're meant to be a four-legged animal? Cats don't usually stand on their hind legs unless they're very excited or trying to get attention from someone they love. So if your cat stands up to greet you or reaches up to nuzzle your face, it's a clear sign they're eager to connect with you. It's a sweet gesture that shows how much they like you. Sign number 11. They stretch when they see you. It's a familiar scene for many cat owners. Your feline friend stretches their body as soon as they see you approaching. This behavior isn't just about stretching their muscles, nor is it an attempt to ruin your new carpet by digging in their claws, though that might happen as a side effect. A greeting stretch is actually your cat's way of showing how happy and excited they are to see you. It's a sign of trust, a way for them to tell you they feel comfortable and safe in your presence. Your cat feels so safe and at ease with you that they are not afraid to stretch and be vulnerable. So, the next time your feline friend purrs and stretches in your presence, take it as a compliment. They're expressing happiness and confidence in your company. Sign number 10. They protect you. Imagine waking up one morning feeling absolutely miserable. Your throat is scratchy and sore, your nose is completely stuffed, and you can't stop coughing and sneezing. All you want to do is to stay in bed with a box of tissues, some chicken soup, and perhaps a good movie. You don't want anyone near you when you feel and look this awful. But then you notice at least one friend who sticks close and keeps checking on you. Many cats come in closer proximity when their humans are sick or sad. Some even purr and rub themselves more once they sense that their owner is feeling blue. Cats have a keen sense of smell and are often able to detect changes in their owner's scent when they are sick. They may also pick up on changes in your behavior or body language. When your cat notices something isn't quite right, their instinct to offer comfort kicks in. From your cat's perspective, being sick makes you more vulnerable to attack from predators, so they stick by your side to protect you. Sign number 9. Your cat headbutts you. A headbutt is another way in which cats can tell you that they love you. By rubbing their body against you, they are identifying you as one of their friends and marking you as their own property. Felines have scent glands on their foreheads, chins, and cheeks that release pheromones. By rubbing their face on you, your cat is depositing their unique scent on you and marking you as a buddy. They mean to let other felines know that you are their special human. Scent sharing is a major sign of cat love. Sign number 8. They gurgle all the time. Although cats rely more often on nonverbal cues with each other, they have a lot to say to us. If you hear your cat growling, hissing, or yowling when you approach them, it's a sign that they are upset and potentially feeling threatened by you. However, soft meows, chirps, and trills can all indicate that your cat is in a particularly cheerful or excited mood. Your feline companion is happy and is enjoying your company. And if your cat is a gurgler, you're probably keeping them in good spirits. Sign number 7. They say hello when you come home. When you come home after a long day at work, it's always nice to receive a warm welcome from your furry friend. If your kitty rushes to the door as soon as they hear your key in the lock, it's a sign that they really care about you. Cats are independent animals, and they have their own ways of entertaining themselves. If your cat chooses to drop everything and greet you just because you've come home, it means seeing you is the highlight of their day. Their excitement to welcome you home speaks volumes about the bond you share. But remember, if your cat doesn't come running to greet you, it doesn't mean they don't love you. Unlike dogs, many cats prefer to do things on their own terms. They'll come to see you when they're ready, and that's just part of their unique charm. Sign number 6. They yawn around you. If your cat yawns while you're petting them, you might assume they're bored or ready for a nap. But in reality, a yawn during your cuddle session is often your cat's way of signaling that they feel calm, safe, and relaxed in your company. It's their subtle way of letting you know they trust you and feel comfortable around you. Sure, they might also be up for a nap, because let's be honest, cats are always ready for a nap, but that's just normal for them. Sign number 5. They shake hands with you. Your cat can't exactly hold hands with you, and you probably wouldn't want them to anyway. Cats typically grab things with their mouths or claws, but there is a way they show affection that's similar to holding hands. When your cat wraps their tail around your ankles as they walk by, it's their way of expressing love and desire for closeness. It's a simple, sweet gesture that's well worth the cat hair on your pants. Sign number 4. They kiss you. Cats can't kiss each other like humans do since they don't have the muscles to move their lips in that way. But they do have their own version of kisses. When two cats want to express trust and affection, they often gently bump noses. This allows them to exchange scents and bond in a special way. If your cat does this to you, take it as a big compliment. It's their way of saying you're their special one. Sign number 3. They seem friendly with you, but not others. It's normal for cats to have better chemistry or closer bonds with some people rather than with others. Cats are notorious for playing favorites, and some felines are just cooler than others, never warming up to anyone. If your feline friend turns to you for pets and interactions but consistently ignores others, this is a clear sign that you are their favorite. Sign number 2. They seek out your scent. If your cat loves you, they'll likely be drawn to things that smell like you. Cats rely heavily on scent, much more than we do. In fact, their sense of smell is 14 times more powerful than ours. For cats, scent is the best way to learn about the world around them. So when you're not around and they want to feel close to you, they won't look at a picture like a human might. Instead, they'll seek out something that carries your scent. If you come home after a long day at work and find your cat curled up on your bed, your favorite spot on the couch, or your pillow, it means they love you. It might be a little inconvenient, but don't get upset. It's just their way of missing you. Sign number 2. Relaxed whiskers. You might not think to pay much attention to your cat's whiskers when trying to gauge their mood. After all, they're just long, fancy hairs, right? That's not quite the case. A cat's whiskers are incredibly sensitive and help them gather sensory information about their surroundings. But whiskers are also a key part of your cat's communication toolkit. If you want to know if your cat is comfortable around you, look for whiskers that are pointing forward towards you. This indicates your cat is interested and is focusing all its attention on you. On the other hand, if you see your cat's whiskers pulled back close to their face, it's a sign they're feeling threatened or angry. Sign number 2. Their ears are up around you. You can tell a lot about a cat's mood by looking at their ears. If your cat's ears are up and facing forward, It means they're alert and focused on whatever's in front of them. If that something is you, it means they're genuinely interested and paying attention to you. On the contrary, cats lay their ears flat, either toward the side or back of their head when they're feeling defensive or aggressive. When a cat is in this position, they are trying to tell you that they're uncomfortable and need some space. Remember, flattened ears are often the first indication that the cat is about to go into attack mode, so it's best to give your pet some space. Sign number 1. They choose to spend time with you. Cats have a reputation as being independent and aloof, and indeed, they are often solitary animals. However, cats can still form a strong social bond with their owners. A cat who wants to spend time with you is showing that they appreciate you and trust you. Perhaps they like to curl up in your lap in the evening, or they may enjoy a morning pat. Some cats will bring you a toy and ask for playtime. Being close to you when they are at their most vulnerable is a definite sign that you have earned your cat's trust.